Welcome back to Conversations. As promised, Deniz Askin is here. Deniz is Miss Pleasanton, or helping to be Miss Pleasanton. She's entering the Miss California pageant in January. Is that right?
Yeah.
And if she wins that, she becomes Miss USA. If she wins that, she goes to Miss Universe. It's just fab. Welcome to. We can say she started here.
Yeah, this is your first TV interview, right?
It is. It's my first TV interview, and I'm very excited. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so happy to have you. So you live in Pleasanton.
Yes.
And the idea is that you go to the Pleasanton mayor and all of those people and say, I'd like to represent you going to the event that's happening in January that you are going to. You have a position in the pageant in January.
Yeah, I mean, how does one get started into the beauty pageant and doing the whole shows?
I actually think anyone can apply online. I applied very randomly I believe it was during my finals week. And my mom said, why don't you just give it a shot? Apparently we got a little card saying Denise should be considered for it. So I applied. I wasn't sure if I would get a call, but a day before my finals, I get a call and I do a phone interview. And then they let me know that we want to do a face-to-face interview. And so I didn't expect the call. When they were asking me questions, I was just myself.
You recently graduated from UC Davis.
Yes.
With a degree in psychology. And so you're taking a little break, trying out some new things before you figure out exactly which direction you're going. But this is a great way to go.
So you're up against how many, what, couple hundred other people?
I believe 200 other girls.
Okay.
So we do occasional conference calls, and I see it tells us the number and every time it gets added. So are just really excited to be in this, and everyone seems it's new, and so I'm friends with a few of the girls. So
that's great.
For now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it always starts. Now you actually were born in Turkey.
Yes.
All right, and then I know we were asking you earlier if you go back and you said, oh, they've been very, very receptive. We've seen some newspaper articles done on you and the pictures of you, and it cracks me up how they spell California.
With a K.
With a K. Yeah, and it's just very cute. But even though I don't speak it, you can tell exactly what they're talking about. But how is that like for them when you come home and they say?
And do you play it up? Do you go back there like you're already?
Do you wear your tiara?
A pageant queen winner and everything like that? You know.
I don't think a lot of this really gets to my head. I've always been the same, so it's just very exciting when I hear someone talk about it. I just explain how excited I am as well, and it's going to be new, and it's going to be an exciting process for all of us. I actually didn't know it was going to be out on the newspapers, and so I woke up one morning and I had 20 missed calls, 30 missed calls, and I was wondering what was happening, and so I listened to all the voicemail, and they were saying, look online, you're on the news. And so I look up, and I was a little shocked. I was equally excited as everyone else because it was such a shock to me.
Yeah.
Well, wait to see what happens after you win. I mean, it's going to be way bigger than
That's so true.
Yeah.
I wonder too, I mean, I don't know how much research you might have done on this, but have there been, we don't hear much about people from Turkey. It's not like it's the most prominent country of immigrants that come here. And yet, I'm sure in the Bay Area there are plenty of Turkish people. But I wonder if you'll be the first.
If they're very supportive. I've been speaking to the Turkish community, and they're very excited for me.
Yeah.
Well, you're definitely representative of the new California, and like you said, the new America, because I'm Armenian American. I was born and raised here, but I come from much like yourself, a very diverse background and speak the language at home and have the cultures and stuff like that. But that is America nowadays, is everybody kind of has a story to tell, and they came from somewhere and some background, and we're all very proud of being American and everything like that. But we have roots elsewhere, and I think you'll probably come across a lot of other contestants that are representative of their cultures as well.
Yeah.
And I can tell that you're proud of who you are, and you're, seem like a very good person. I think that you'd make for a good role model, because you said that I want to help other girls kind of find their identity and find who they are, and I wasn't a girl growing up, obviously.
You weren't?
But guys go through the same thing. I know. Sorry to disappoint you guys. But guys go through the same thing, in their teenage years and whatever else in high school. I'm sure it hits girls in a different way, but, kind of just trying to find yourself and where you fit in and where your group of friends is going to be and stuff like that. And it's always good to have role models like yourself who are going to kind of can help people out, and they can aspire to be like you growing up. So
that's right.
It's pretty cool.
Well, and you could probably use some extra funding, correct?
Yes,
Can I give out a little bit of information?
Of course.
This is excellent. Deniz has a website. It's www.gofundme.com/Deniz Askin for Miss CA 2013. And it's excellent because you go onto this site, and not only does it give you an opportunity to pledge some money, but it also gives you background on her, and it's great.
And let's pledge some money, and we're going to do that here on the Robin and Shawn Show. We're going to pledge some money towards you because we want you to represent the Tri-Valley.
Yes. So
if anybody's going to win Miss California, it's got to be somebody from this area.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? So, all right, Denise, great to have you. We wish you all sorts of good success, and let us know how that goes. And that'll do it for this edition of Conversation. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
If so, please check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/tv30.org and let us know by clicking the like button.
All right, let's do this again next week. Until then, he's Shawn.
She's Robin. Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.